In the meantime here, the Supreme Court is taking up an issue having nothing to do with strip clubs versus restaurants that feature strip steak, but everything to do with whether college athletes should get compensated. Seth Berenzweig joins us right now, a business law attorney. Seth, where do you see this going with the court taking up this issue?
Well, I think the NCAA really is in the middle of facing an uphill and losing battle. This case here with the Supreme Court here in Washington is the latest chapter in an ongoing losing battle that's been fought by the NCAA, attempting to try to impose restrictions on compensation and benefits that student athletes in Division I schools are able to get. And throughout all chapters of the litigation, the NCAA has lost everything. They lost in the trial court. They lost in a total panel vote of 3-0 in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. And now in the Supreme Court, they will once again attempt to argue that they wish to impose some kind of a special exemption and a special environment for the student athletes, trying to protect the sanctity and the separateness of this academia and this environment so that it doesn't blend into some of the financial characteristics that are encompassed within professional sports. And in response, the players have very successfully argued thus far in the litigation that this is really little more than just a cash grab and a violation of federal antitrust laws.
So if you're a college athlete, what does your future look like? That you don't make money until you're a pro, if that's the way the court goes on this?
Well, for the most part, that's correct. However, I believe that the Supreme Court is going to probably rule on the other side. So, for example, let's just dig right into the fallacy of the NCAA's argument, which I think is really pretty clueless and tone deaf. On the one hand, they're saying we need to protect the supposed separate, bucolic, old school atmosphere of collegiate sports so that it doesn't blend into any of the professional details of the financial aspects of professional sports. But on the other hand, they're signing multi-million and billion-dollar deals for licensing, software, gaming, multi-billion-dollar television specials and deals with their 1,200 constituent school members. And they're actually creating, in large part of the environment that they're now saying that they want to try to keep separate from these students, despite the fact that they're making billions of dollars off the backs of these student athletes. So I think the Supreme Court's going to take a very skeptical view of this. I think the NCAA will lose this litigation, and it will burst the doors open on a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah, I was just going to, that's what would inevitably happen if that's exactly what happens. Seth, thank you very, very much.